We're the Meltdown, and we love all things movies here on the channel. If you love movies, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss one of our official trailer reactions or our out of the theater reactions, movie reviews, discussion, daily live show. We've got all sorts of content. If you're a movie fanatic here on the Meltdown, make sure you hit that notification bell as well. I am Tim Melton. That is Tyler Lionel Johns. Tyler, we are big horror movie fans. We are also big action movie fans. Predator's always a mixture of horror and action together, a little bit of sci-fi mixed in there. The Predator and Alien movies got better after the divorce.
Yes.
Like, they decided to break up, and we've been feasting really ever since. There's some things have hit harder than others, but Prey was a movie that kind of surprised people when it hit streaming a couple of years ago. It was really, really good. And that kind of launched us into what was one of our favorite movies of the year last year in Alien Romulus. That was my favorite movie personally of last year. It was one of your favorites of last year. And I'm really excited to feast again as a Predator fan because we got a lot of Predator content coming out this year.
Yes, we've got the animated movie Killer of Killers. Now, we had a little bit of a conflict when that trailer came out because you were all about it, and I was like, I'm not a fan of the animation style. It's a bit reminiscent of Arcane, and I'm not crazy about that show, but that's neither here nor there. We've got a live action Predator movie coming out, and it seems like this franchise is trying to get back in full swing of things.
This thing hits in November. We have not watched the trailer. We're going to watch it for the very first time with you right now. So watch along with us and let us know what you think in the comment section as we look at the trailer here for Predator Badlands.
I didn't think you survived.
That looks pretty cool landscape. That landscape looks pretty cool, rather.
Rhythmic grunting.
Oh, this looks sick. Ooh.
You're hunting something that can't be killed.
Oh. Yeah, this looks sick.
Okay. Initial thoughts.
This looks pretty cool. Also, that moment where Elle Fanning's eyes, like they do the thing. That's an android thing, isn't it? Like from the Alien universe.
I mean, sure, it could be a complete tie-in, or it could just be inspired by,
I mean, it could
Well,
be, but this is also a franchise that they've had their rocky relationship in the past.
yeah. The Predator mouth is what this is all about, right?
Oh yeah.
That's a great shot. I mean, it's really good. It's not a that I'm gonna need some work at Alabama Dental Associates with that sort of mouth. But okay, let's talk about this. This is the vibe I got off of this, and I don't know why. Can't explain it. Felt very Mortal Kombat video game to me
Oh
watching this.
yeah, a little bit.
Like I had that vibe of like Mortal Kombat cinematic trailer. And the Mortal Kombat movies haven't been very good, but we love the games.
We do.
And I got the game vibe off of this, not the movie vibe. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's just where I'm at right now emotionally with this.
Is it because Predator was a guest character in Mortal Kombat?
That may be it. Yeah, that may have tied in. I don't know. There's not a ton to feed off of here, no pun intended. There's some great imagery. You're going to get some great battles to the death, it looks like. But Prey was set at a time of Native Americans, and this is set obviously much further down the timeline than that was. So the timeline for me, right? I'm not really a huge sci-fi fan, and it seems like they're leaning heavy into the sci-fi of this.
Yes.
And so I'm conflicted a little bit. I like the vibe, I like the energy, but I'm not sure I'm going to love the fact that it's so advanced to the point where maybe it loses a shred of its humanity. But that's me just being very uh, trying to look as far ahead as possible without actually having seen the movie, just based off of what I've gotten so far. But it's a very short trailer.
Hmm.
There's some good stuff here visually to feast on, but overall, I'm very calm about my expectations with this one.
Yeah, I mean, my expectations aren't as high as, say, when I watched the first Alien Romulus trailer or anything like that. But I'm still definitely looking forward to this one. And also, speaking of Alien Romulus, I can't get it out of my head that that eye flicker gray thingy we saw. I wish we had more to go off of Elle Fanning's character for this
For
to
sure.
know for sure, but it just feels like Wayland Yutani android to me. And maybe we get another Alien versus Predator because I kind of like the schlockiness of that, but I don't know. I'm sticking to it. I haven't seen anything confirming or denying this or even suggesting it, but I'm just putting it out there as wishful thinking.
Very possible. You've always been more of an Alien fan.
I have, but
I've al-
Predator's awesome.
I've always been more of a Predator fan.
Okay.
And the fact that we're getting good material from both right now is great. Um, so I'm excited. I love the huge monster that pops up, and let's get down to business. And first, I'm going to growl at you. It's good stuff. I don't know how technical of terms I'm using to describe what I just saw, but Predator Badlands could be a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to that animated uh, movie that ends up popping up on Hulu in the summer. So could be a really great time for both Predator and Alien fans. The two are sort of inseparable at this point. They followed a very similar route, and they're both launching through the same streaming services and
Hmm.
done by the same production companies. So they're tough not to constantly compare. But Alien right now is on a good trajectory, especially with Alien Earth this upcoming summer,
Yes.
and Predator, tons of stuff to feed on there. So I'm
So,
happy.
with Prey doing well on streaming and then Alien Romulus doing well in theaters, do you think that that inspired them to go with a full theatrical release for Badlands?
Yep,
All right. Well, good. Thank you, Fede Alvarez.
yep. I think Prey doing well is what got Alien Romulus sort of the push to let's put this in theaters. And then Alien Romulus doing well, especially critically after the fact, with people starting to catch on that that movie's really really good. I think it's what's getting the push here for this to be a theatrical release. So I'm happy about it. Let us know what you think. We are always here to talk with you, loyal Meltdonians. So please let us know and make sure you visit our title sponsor. That is MyBookie at mybookie.ag. You can bet on anything, anywhere, anytime. I wonder what the Vegas lines would be there on the Predator versus Alien rematch of the century. I don't know. It'd be very interesting there to see what that is, but you can see all kinds of odds there at mybookie.ag. Use promo code next round for that first time deposit bonus. That's going to do it for us here this time around. Make sure you subscribe so you never miss a future conversation as we'll continue to look ahead at all the biggest movies.